The whole wide world will welcome the rising sun. Here comes the time for everyone to see that what will be, will be. This is the time for you and I to stand together as one. Yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are. Because the sun is rising, we shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. We spent our lives in pain and misery, never gonna trade our freedom with any mystery. It's affecting our soul and it's killing us slow. With what we've been through, we are far from being good, but we are blessed by GOVT, Biafra. So we're never gonna give up. We're never gonna give up. There'll be light in the wind of a tunnel. It will shine so bright all time. The whole wide world will embrace us. Nobody can stop us, nobody can cage us, nobody can stand us, yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are. Because the sun is rising, we're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. The windows and curtains, green lights be revealing. When I think about how blessed we are, goosebumps all over my body. Sunrise to the clock strike, black strands crossing grey stripes. Clashes upon clashes, many lives turn to ashes. When I ponder and reminisce, the actions I see malice. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag all around the world. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag all around the world. We go carry the cross together. We walk through to Zion. We stumble, we rise. How the victory will start. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? I still wave your flag all over the world. Because the sun is rising, I see we shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. They will know, they will know, they will know. Keep our light shine, the sun is rising. Oh, wave your flag anywhere you are. Keep our light shine, the sun is rising. Oh, keep our light shine, the sun is rising.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning to some of you according to your location on the face of this planet Earth. We welcome you all to our today's live presentation from Biafra Television Europe. Biafra Television Europe is under IPOB. IPOB is led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS solitary confinement since he was kidnapped from Kenya and extraordinarily renditioned into Nigeria. Courts have discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Apex Court, Appeal Court, discharged and acquitted. And still yet, Nigeria is pushing for more trial. They go behind the door and filed stay of execution against the Constitution because not even a minute was obeyed on the discharged and acquitted before filing stay of execution. They never obeyed any court order before saying we don't agree. On such case, you does not file stay of execution. Thank you. I remain the fearless IPOB evangelist, Mazi Nwachukwu. I am from Ndiabo. Ndiabo is na Ninri. and Henry is a local government in Ojiriba province, Biafra land. Thank you. Welcome. As we welcome you, we also pray and urge you to inform others to join us. Very, very important, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, must be freed. We must be doing the needful. It is all about IPOB awareness campaign for free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, our topic is basically on why is the Nigerian government pushing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case to Binta Nyako. Today is the 9th day of January 2025. We move. Thank you for joining us. Before we go to the topic, we have to go to... No problem. Go. Because I'm busy. So that is it. Let us go to IPOB Directorate of State memo. Indigenous people of Biafra. 8 January 2025. Rejoinder Tinubu's refusal to honor Seyi's part with us disappointing. The above headline of an article which appeared in the Vanguard newspapers January 3rd, 2025. Online edition has come to the attention of the Directorate of State of the Indigenous People of Biafra, the DOS. In the said article, a statement was credited to Emmanuel Kanu, younger brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that he, Emmanuel Kanu, held a meeting with Seyi Tinubu, the son to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with the agreement that the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, will not call for the boycott of the last 2023 general election, with the understanding that Tinubu will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu if elected president. For the avoidance of doubt, the Directorate of State of the Indigenous People of Biafra has been working and they will continue to work for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The DOS, however, has deemed it imperative to address the incorrect information contained in the Vanguard news article mentioned above. To set the record straight, neither the leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra worldwide, nor any member of the Directorate of State of the indigenous people of Biafra had any knowledge of, not to talk of holding a meeting with Seyi Tinubu, of any person relating to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or any person relating to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Excuse me. It is important to state that Emmanuel Kanu or any other member of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family do not hold any position of service to the Biafran people or position of leadership in IPOB, and do not have the capacity to represent IPOB in any meeting or to court IPOB into whatever family meeting they have held or may wish to held in future. If such a meeting in question held, Emmanuel Kanu could not have been there representing or committing IPOB to any agreement or understanding because he does not have the capacity to represent IPOB in any meeting whatsoever, for the simple reason that he was never and is not a member of the indigenous people of Biafra worldwide. I have been instructed by the Directorate of State to make these clarifications both as it relates to the article in question and for the future reference. In his last national broadcast on January 1st, 2025, the head of Directorate of State enumerated areas of IPOB's policy engagements that will address issues that concerns the Biafran people in 2025. The head of Directorate, directed me to urge IPOB family members worldwide and Biafrans in general to keep focused on our march to freedom and repudiate anything that will be a distortion to our dedication to the cause of our freedom. Signed, Press Secretary to the Directorate of State, DOS. Thank you. So let us move. The message is very, very clear. Let's go to our topic, which says, why is the Nigerian government pushing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case to Binta Nyako? We have to hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, then we take it from there. Let us hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and know exactly the reason why Nigeria prefer Binta Nyako's court to handle Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial, even as Binta have recused herself from this very case. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made his decision at some point. Let us listen.
The evil you are, the more you rise up in the judiciary. That is why they want to blackmail Binta Nyako into oblivion. Because of me, they arrested Binta Nyako's husband and son. They claim they are being tried by EFCC. So that if Binta Nyako were to acquit me, they will jail the husband and the child. That's how evil the zoo is. That's how bad they are. But she courageously gave me bail. She knew I did nothing wrong. She knew it. They were pressuring her. Revoke his bail. And she said no. They have done nothing wrong. They don't know all these things. They called her to a meeting in Maiduguri where they were insulting her. That didn't work. They took her to another meeting in Sokoto where they called all the northern, I don't know if I'll call them leaders, to be insulting her because of me. That she should have jailed me. That nothing will happen. That Igbo leaders have signed up to it. That our alliance is with them. I will come to the meetings they've been holding against me and IPOB later on. But Binta Nyako stood strong. I'm not sure at all that the intimidation she's been forced to endure will ever stop. I don't think so. Good people like that never get to become the chief judge of the federation. Kafarati Abdul Kafarati killed Kesarawiwa. Today he's the chief judge of the High Court of Nigeria. He granted ex parte motion to the government of Nigeria designating me a terrorist. He was rewarded. And I'm sure they're saying to Binta Nyako, if you jail him or convict him, there is a reward for you. Do you see how Nigeria works? They don't understand what justice and law is all about. No. These are black, evil people from Africa. Evil people. Darkness and evil. We must continue.
That is it. That is it. I think you had it. Now, to prove to you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying the truth, immediately his house was attacked. Binta Nyako caught the bell. Immediately his house was attacked. They forced Binta Nyako to cut the bell. Now you understand. Because it was the only opportunity for Binta to do so, to be free from the cabal's threat. So, as we come back to the same question, why are they pushing the case to the court of Binta Nyako? One, there is something I want us to look into here. I've been making this, I've been presenting this, and I will keep presenting it. I will keep presenting it because that is the fact. Let's look into this. Because we don't know what the Nigerian state want to hear from any judge in Nigeria. Or, in short, what they want to hear from Binta Nyako against Nnamdi Kanu. Because we don't know the judgment, the pronouncement of the court they want to hear before they will obey. They don't want to obey court orders. So why are they pushing for court when they don't believe in their court? Now let us go there. They attacked the house of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They said he jumped bail. Are you understanding? Now, in 2017, he jumped bail in 2017. He was arrested in 2015, taken to the court. He stood trial 2015, 2016. Despite court orders, he continued 2017. At the end, he was granted bail. Now, the Nigerian state sent the army to go and kill him. Unfortunately, they didn't get to his life, but they took lives of people. Almost 30. If you add the dog, it is 30 people. 28 men plus Adako, the cousin sister to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and dog died instantly in the compound. Right? Now, we continue. Remember that the bail that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was granted was based on, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was granted bail on charges levied against him by the Nigerian state. He was granted bail on particular charges. Charges of terrorism and treason. That's what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was granted bail on. Remember this period of year, 2015, 2016, 2017. Just mark it. Because after this analysis, you will understand that Nigeria has no case against Nnamdi Kanu. What they want to do is exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu presented here. They have blackmailed Binta Nyako. They have forcibly accused the husband and the son. That is to say, it is only Binta Nyako that is in opportunity, that is in the position, they put in the position to do their bidding. Only Binta Nyako, the appeal court is not in their position because they have not pushed appeal to that level. The level they push Binta Nyako is so hard that only Binta can do their bidding because they have conditioned the family of Binta and they almost conditioned Binta Nyako. Right? Let us move. We prove to you that they have no case against him. If they have any case against him, let them go to another court. They refuse to go to another court. Unless they are looking for a court, for a judge, they will push in the corner as they have put Binta Nyako. They are looking for that because that is how Nigeria rose. The appointment in Nigerian state, everybody appointed by Nigerian government is corrupt, is evil. There must be a weak point in your life. There must be a place where they will use to threaten you to do their bid. If you fail to do it, you'll be arrested. So they will never put clean people. The same thing to cases. When they want to push their case, they push it to corrupt judges who are corrupt. The judge that EFCC will always remind his corruption in order to do their bid. That is how to run Nigerian government. You can never be appointed into any office, both in state, both in local government, if you don't have evil in your hand, that the person appointed you, when he wants you to do their bid, they will remind you that thing if you refuse to do it. So that is the condition they want to handle the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let us go back to the case. There are particular charges in that warrant. There are charges bordering terrorism and treason. Right? Now, they said he wanted to overthrow Buhari. They said he was pushing national security threat through his piracy radio. They said he threatened to collapse Nigeria. Right? They said so many things. But everything they wrote there, remember that they were not in 2015, 2016, 2017 charging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for what will happen in 2018 or 2019 or 2020 or 2021. There was no charge about what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed or what he will commit in 2018 or 2019 or 2020 or 2021. Everything they put in the charge was what they said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did to Buhari. Understand this. Buhari's government, which is Nigerian government, right? Now, within the period of 2015, right? 2016. Now, he was granted by 2017. They went to go and kill him in 2017, right? Now, they told the world he jumped bail. He refused to come and stand his trial. I know why I'm dwelling in this place. Because sensitive lawyers or lawyers who want to do what is right, they know that what we are saying here is the fact. The fact. I will separate the case of 2017 from this current case. They have no connection. They have no single connection. That is why they keep pushing to Binta Nyako's court. They have no single connection. The cases against Nnamdi Kanu, charges against Nnamdi Kanu since 2021 has no connection with what they said Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail, he refused to come and stand trial. Has no connection. Has no single connection. No single connection. That is why they are pushing to Binta Nyako, because there is that very particular warrant that Binta Nyako granted bail should not be a warrant that should be used against Nnamdi Kanu in court now. With these charges they brought, no. Automatically, they have abandoned that warrant. They have abandoned that warrant. Forget that they are mentioning terrorism. Terrorism charges in current one have nothing to do with 2015, 2016, 2017. The whole terrorism charges is all about unknown gunmen. We are coming there. You will see that they automatically separated it. But they are just using the old warrant to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on new warrant. That should be a new warrant. Those new amended count charges should be a new warrant. And that is to say Nigeria have no case against Nnamdi Kanu. Let us continue. Now, in 2017, he was granted bail. There was treason there. Right? Treason charge. Now, he was kidnapped from Kenya in 2021. And they prepared charges. They brought him before the court. Remember, that very warrant was the warrant his bail that he was granted bail on. And Binta Nyako signed on the bail application. That very detention warrant. They signed it that he was granted bail. He's on bail. The warrant is on bail. Right? Then, when he was attacked, she revoked the bail. No longer on bail. But the warrant remains. Now, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was brought to Binta Nyako's court in 2021, are you telling us that it was the same warrant that they used to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court? Let me tell you, from 2016 Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had been standing illegal trial from 2016. Should I prove it? Let me prove it. Honorable Justice Ademola of the Federal High Court, Abuja. Remember the topic, why is the Nigerian government pushing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case to Binta Nyako's court, right? Honorable Justice Ademola of the Federal High Court, Abuja, discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally on the 17th of December 2015. Nigerian DSS refused court order, right? Now, they moved the case to the court of Honorable Justice John Sohu in 2016 without a court order, without a new detention warrant. Are you understanding? A warrant was discharged in the court of Justice Ademola, Federal High Court. That warrant was discharged. It was warrant. Warrant represents somebody. You can even be in detention, your warrant will come to court. They try your warrant, that is you. The warrant represents you. And the warrant, anything written on that warrant, that is it. If release come to prison yard, like Chief Judge, come to free people. They don't free people that is going to court. They free people that are sin and die, that is band over. Right? Band over. People that don't go to court. People on capital charges. Now, how do they know you go to court? If warrant of old people that have stayed long was brought to the chief judge, they may say, we need warrant from 5 years. Okay, they may say people that have stayed from 5 years up to 10 years, we need their warrants. They bring the warrants there. Any warrant that has date of court, they remove it at part because the case is in court already. A court is presiding over the case. Right? Now, they will look into those ones. So, what I want to pick here is that there was a remark on the warrant. Now, let us go back to the case of our leader. Immediately you were discharged. When I stood trial in court. When I was discharged and acquitted, the court clerk wrote on my warrant, dismiss, because during the judgment, as the judge was reading the judgment of the ruling, was giving his ruling, reading out, there was a place he mentioned dismiss. Now, at the end of the matter, he said the accused man is hereby discharged and acquitted. That is the final. And in capital charges, the warders does not understand the language. Dismiss. They will not allow you to go. Right? The man wrote dismiss on my warrant, the court clerk. I went there, I'm a freedman. When I went there, immediately the court rise, I went there. I went to that place. Let me see my warrant. Thank God the barrister was around. I saw my warrant. He wrote dismiss. I said no. Why must you write dismiss on my warrant? Write discharged and acquitted. He said you have written it already. I call my lawyer. Because anything he wrote there, he will take it to the judge. The judge will stamp it and sign inside his office and go. I call my lawyer and say, tell this man to write the pronouncement of the judge. Discharged and acquitted. He said they have written it. The lawyer said, cancel it. Cancel the dismiss and write discharged and acquitted. He wrote discharged and acquitted. That's what I want to write. I prove to you that any pronouncement of the judge should be written on the warrant. Automatically, that warrant becomes invalid until a new court order comes to cancel this very judgment. The warrant becomes invalid to detain you. That warrant immediately, judge stamped it. It becomes invalid to detain me. There is no valid warrant to detain me again. Then, I become a free man. Do you understand? Now, let us move. Now, when Justice Ademola discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, he signed on the warrant. I want to prove to you that even the bail Nnamdi Kanu was granted, that he was standing illegal trial because there was no valid detention warrant. They were taken to the court. There was no valid detention warrant. The valid detention warrant ended in the court of Ademola. Because the warrant that was taken to the court of John Soho was signed already by Ademola. There was no fresh detention warrant from any court that validates the further detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu after being discharged by Ademola and unconditionally. They took the case of the same warrant. They took it to John Soho. John Soho started trying the same warrant. There was no fresh warrant too. John Soho discharged the same warrant unconditionally. Where did John Soho sign? He signed on the same warrant. How many signatories on the same warrant? On one warrant. Which warrant again do they take to the cause of John Soho, Ahmed Mohammed, the third court in this case? They took this case again to the court of Ahmed Mohammed in 2016. After two courts have discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Are you understanding? I believe from next week we'll be answering call. We get to this point, people will call in. Your contribution is needed. So we move. Right? Now, they brought the same warrant. The same warrant was moved, I want to prove to you that even the Nnamdi Kanu, the trial he stood in the court of Binta Nyako was illegal because it's an illegal warrant. And a warrant that is not working. They read to Ahmed Mohammed. Ahmed Mohammed told the DSS, I have warned you. Maybe he was looking on the warrant. Maybe Ahmed, that the warrant should not be accepted. How many signatories are on one warrant? At the back of the warrant, how many signatories? Because there was no fresh detention warrant from any court. They did not. These are the court they took the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to. There was when Ademola discharged Nnamdi Kanu, DSS did not go to any court and say, give us order to detain him. No. We were waiting for Nnamdi Kanu. The next one we had that DSS refused him from going. The next one we had that the case is the court of John Soho. There was no court that said. Now, Ahmed Mohammed told them, I have warned from bringing this kind of case to this honorable court. And I have directed, and I am directing you.
The bricks. Sunday. Oh na 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 na. Watch it out.
Okay. We are back. Just a little technical issue. We are back. So that is it. Now, Honorable Justice Binta Nyako continued trial of the same warrant. The same warrant of Nnamdi Kanu that three courts, let me just say two courts have discharged. And the third was the fourth court. The fourth court. And at the end, Binta Nyako was to go on Sharia law. He was to go on Sharia trial. And then Nnamdi Kanu said no to secret trial. The same no in John Soho's court, who tried to go on secret trial. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said no to secret trial.
Watch me far away, see me far away, Shabada. Tell me what you saw, I will show you what I have. Because I have myself, oh, then think say na defense, oh. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, oh, you go learn to pretend, oh. Do not run away, kind of over than you. That is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I talk. That is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I am. How una day? I don't come to speak my mind with no delay. Let them know say una eyes are clear about una way. Watch out, many things they happen in that country you dey. So some people trouble upon people every day. Even when you dey, you go talk say you know dey. I need to understand why this one about. I need to understand why this truth apart. The promise that we got and nationalize. The promise we will live and know.
Okay, we move. So bear with us, please. Bear with us. It is the place where I am. It's just like nothing. We'll continue. We'll continue. So now, 2021, they brought the same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the court of Binta Nyako. To the court of Binta Nyako, granted bail. The same invalid warrant of no case against Nnamdi Kanu. How? They started coming with amended count charges. The same Nnamdi Kanu, they said he jumped bail because he was afraid to stand his trial. Which trial? What they mean is that there are allegations against him in that warrant that he was granted bail, that he is afraid to stand. Are you understanding? That there are charges in the warrant against Nnamdi Kanu, which he was afraid to stand. So that's why he jumped bail. That was the presentation of Nigeria. Now, but when they brought Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, remember the period of years of 2015, 2016, 2017, when these things happened. Now, let us go forward. When they brought Nnamdi Kanu back from Kenya to Nigeria in 2021 July, to come and stand, they said it is for him to come and stand his trial that he jumped bail. Do you know that when we come to this court, we did not see the charges that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was granted bail on? We did not see these charges that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was granted bail on. The other day, you had Nnamdi Kanu asking them, where is the treason charge? Where is the treason? Treasonable felony. Where is that treason charge? Are you understanding? So we continue. We begin to expect them. We were expecting Nigeria to come with the heavy charges in the warrant that they granted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bail, which they said he was afraid to come and stand. Do you know what we saw? Do you know what we saw? Somebody they went to go and kill, and later gave him allegation that he jumped bail. When they went and committed extraordinary rendition, an international offense, they came here to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We were there to see the charges in the warrant, which he was granted bail in 2017. What we were seeing in the court to prove to you that Nigeria have no case against Nnamdi Kanu, that they intentionally went to go and kill him. There was nothing in the warrant of Binta Nyako that he was granted bail, not even a bail, high bail condition, 12 high bail conditions on a man that is nothing in the warrant that should jail him. Nothing in that warrant. There is nothing, and there was nothing in that warrant to jail that can jail Nnamdi Kanu. Upon that, they granted him high conditional bail, 12 high bail conditions, 12 high bail conditions. They granted Nnamdi Kanu 12 high bail conditions. Now, they would have proved to the world that something was in the warrant in 2021. Do you know what they do? They messed us up themselves. They came to the court of Nigeria in 2021. They started coming with amended count charges. Are you understanding? A man that have a warrant in your court, there is a warrant in your court, and in that warrant, there are charges in that warrant, which he is already facing trial, or he was facing trial, and he was granted bail on, and he is still ready to stand the trial, right? Now, what we saw in court was amended count charges. Now, they have the right to amend charges, right? Now, but the amended count charges have nothing to do with the period of 2015, 2016, and 2017. Are you getting point? They say he jumped bail in 2017. They kidnapped him from Kenya in 2021. Now, brought him to court of Binta Nyako again, knowing too well that they don't want to try him with the initial charges. That's why they want Binta Nyako to try him, to jail him outside law, because the charges against him he was granted bail is no longer there. What we are seeing now are new amended count charges that have no business with the period of years he was accused of. All the new charges, amended count charges, they first brought 5. Are you bringing 5 amended count charges outside the period of years he was accused of? You brought NSAS. You brought unknown gunmen. You brought attack on police station. The period of year was 2018, 2020, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2020, 2021. A man, you said he jumped in 2017 because of charges in his warrant. He was granted bail in 2017. Now, you say he ran away because of the charges in his warrant in 2017. Now, when you kidnap him from Kenya, you started bringing amended count charges that is only bordering between 2021, 2020, 2021, 2019, 2021, 2018 to 2021, because there are ones that start with 2018. When Nigeria say he committed offense against Nigeria, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. But they said he jumped there 2017. But when they brought him back to Kenya, they started bringing charges that have no relationship with 2015, 2016, and 2017. Yes, you can amend charge, but it must be in the period of years which the person was accused of. If you want to amend charge, you amend charges bordering 2015, 2016, 2017. If you want to amend charges of bring charges bordering 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021 should not be connected with the old warrant. That is a new warrant. It is completely off. Completely off. But because Nigeria don't want, they know they are ashamed of themselves, you know, they are still using the old warrant to bring these new amended count charges, though the 15 amended count charges have been destroyed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team. 7 in Binta Nyako's court, 8 in appeal court. But Nigeria, I don't know what they are trying. So if you look at this very matter now, you will know that Nigeria have no case against Nnamdi Kanu. What they have is grudges against him, and these grudges can only be perfected through the court of Binta Nyako, because they have put the family of Binta Nyako in a corner that they should obey them and do their bid. So that is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have explained it very well on the reason why they are pushing his case to Binta Nyako. So we have to go and watch or listen to the update, court update of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu through his barrister Maxwell Obara. I don't know, my light just went off now.
My people, this is a federal high court, Abuja, where Nnamdi Kanu is facing, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is facing trial. And Nnamdi Kanu applied that the judge should recuse herself because of bias. And since then, the judge ordered and rescued herself from handling the matter. So, and getting to 1 year now, one expected that the CJ of Federal High Court, as a matter of urgency, should have reassigned the case to another judge. But up to now, nothing has happened. And we expected Attorney General, the Minister of Justice, who came and said that Nnamdi Kanu has a case to answer, to come, if they actually have a case before against Nnamdi Kanu, to come with to come and make the application to ensure that the matter is being reassigned. But that they never did. But on our own, we are the defense team. We have applied that the matter should be reassigned. After seeing Nnamdi Kanu, I went to see him today. That is 8th day of January 2025. So he's hell and hearty and committed to his struggle. So I'm ready to face the trial. That one is on that. Attorney General that has been going around saying that they have we expected them to apply to ensure that the matter was being reassigned so as to get a date, so that the matter will be had accelerated, will be given an accelerated hearing. But now nothing has happened. So we have applied, believing that the CJ will reassign the matter. On the other hand, when I just came by, I've been in the southeast for the past 2 weeks for Christmas and New Year's celebration. I had some people asking what is the Ohaneze, the land that Ohaneze, Ndibo. The Igbo political leaders, they are not doing anything. Both the Igbo political leaders, the Igbo religious leaders, Igbo traditional leaders, they are not doing anything with respect to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's matter. Anybody who is believing that they are not doing anything. Okay, now they said that they are looking to go and visit President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But the president went to the southeast, where everybody, all the meaning members of the southeast, the people of the Igbos, we expected the political leaders, the religious leaders, the traditional rulers to organize themselves and use that opportunity to present and make a demand, a firm demand from the president with a letter telling the president that the New Year gift you can give to the people of Southeast, the New Year gift you can give to the people of the Igbos is to unconditionally release Nnamdi Kanu and allow him to continue with his agitation. But that they never did. They went that place and praising the president, giving him title, praising him, even the ones that he never expected. I'm talking about eye-servicemen. I heard them saying, so these are the things so anybody who is saying anybody said that they're trying to secure appointment, get a date with the President Ahmed Bola Tinubu for them to come and pay him because visit. But he visited them. He was in Enugu. Everybody was watching them. They never did anything. They said that they are commissioning project. Project for who? the people of Southeast that are not happy, that whose business has been destroyed as a result of sit at home, who are not happy because their son, who never committed anything, who is just a freedom fighter, is being incarcerated simply because he's from the Igbos. Those, the criminals that are committed, obvious case everybody know, are busy moving around freely. So what are we talking about? So they know that they don't have any case against Nnamdi Kanu. That's why they are running away from trial. That's why they refuse to come and make sure that the matter is being reassigned. So it's rather unfortunate. So that's why the update we want to. So anybody, if you are Igbos, you know how to pray, you can pray. You know what you can do, just to ensure that Nnamdi Kanu regain his freedom and continue with his agitation for self-determination, and for the government to address all those issues that marginalize the people of the Igbos. So that is why we are in court. We believe that now that Binta Nyako has made an order recusing herself, that order is still subsisting, is still in force. He has no the only authority that can set aside that order recusing herself is Court of Appeal and nothing more. I'll keep you posted. Thanks and God bless you. Maxwell Opera is my name. A Lego team, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Let's see if it will be possible for us to join this again with what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said about Binta Nyako, and we'll analyze it and round up. Let's see if our technical engineer can play it for us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's voice about Binta Nyako. The first one we played, so that people will connect it together. You will see the reason.
Evil you are, the more you rise up in the judiciary. That is why they want to blackmail Binta Nyako into oblivion. Because of me, they arrested Binta Nyako's husband and son. They claim they are being tried by EFCC. So that if Binta Nyako were to acquit me, they will jail the husband and the child. That is how evil the zoo is. That's how bad they are. But she courageously gave me bail. She knew I did nothing wrong. She knew it. They were pressuring her. Revoke his bail. And she said no. They have done nothing wrong. They don't know all these things. They called her to a meeting in Maiduguri where they were insulting her. That didn't work. They took her to another meeting in Sokoto where they called all the northern, I don't know if I'll call them leaders, to be insulting her because of me. That she should have jailed me. That nothing will happen. That Igbo leaders have signed up to it. That our alliance is with them. I will come to the meetings they've been holding against me and IPOB later on. But Binta Nyako stood strong. I'm not sure at all that the intimidation she's been forced to endure will ever stop. I don't think so. Good people like that never get to become the chief judge of the federation. Kafarati Abdul Kafarati killed Kesarawiwa. Today he's the chief judge of the High Court of Nigeria. He granted ex parte motion to the government of Nigeria designating me a terrorist. He was rewarded. And I'm sure they're saying to Binta Nyako, if you jail him or convict him, there is a reward for you. Do you see how Nigeria works? They don't understand what justice and law is all about. No. These are black evil people from Africa. Evil people. Darkness and evil. We must continue.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Now you have had it. You had update from the lawyer by Maxwell Opera. You heard from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu explaining why they are moving his case to the court of Binta Nyako, the only escape route of Nigerian government. There is no other judge. They have put their family into that situation. They accuse the husband, the former governor of Adamawa State or what. They accuse the son since because of this case. Pressuring Binta Nyako. This day now, Binta Nyako, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been in Binta Nyako court for how many years? And he later discovered that Binta is not doing anything. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have patience. And He does not just say, I don't want to stand trial. He said, you are biased. So it's like you are biased, you are not, no confidence, no nothing. So we have to try another court. And Binta accepted. Nnamdi Kanu said, recuse yourself. She accepted and recused herself. They run to a corrupt judge. Nnamdi Kanu mentioned his name here. John Soho. He said he is one of the worst corrupt judges. Do you understand? In Nigeria. One of the corrupt, that is the greatest, the corrupt of all the corrupt judges. John Soho. They move it. John Soho move it back to Binta Nyako. And then Nnamdi Kanu have said no. So do you see that Nigeria have no case against him? If they had case against him, they would freely go to another court. But I have explained to you that if you go to another court, there is no case there. They only want Binta Nyako to do their bidding with her. That's all. But based on constitution and law, they have no case against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They have no case, because if you go to my analysis on the old warrant, you will see that there is no case at the upfront. There is no case up front. No single case. Every case in front is unknown government. Do you know the reason why the army and police and Nigerian state facilitated insecurity in the east? Because the old warrant have nothing to do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The charges in that warrant have nothing to do to him. And his activities before he was kidnapped between 2018, 2019, 2020 has nothing to join him with. That is why if Nigeria think they can bring ESN closer, let them publish the activities of ESN. But in the charges against Nnamdi Kanu, they never charge him for ESN. Do you understand? Because they know that ESN should not be presented. Rather, they want to put Nnamdi Kanu in prison and recruit people who will commit crime. Then they will publish the news as ESN. So what they attempted to do is to achieve the jailing of Nnamdi Kanu through the activities of the criminal they recruited, to use it against Nnamdi Kanu in court. Because basically, in the warrant or in the old charges against Nnamdi Kanu, they have nothing to join him. So they believe in causing problem in the east, then using it against Nnamdi Kanu and tagging it IPOB that Nnamdi Kanu leads. That is their only option, that they will use activities of IPOB to jail Nnamdi Kanu. The DOS refused to give them that room. So they choose to be blackmailing IPOB, publishing the crimes of criminals and tagging it on IPOB and ESN. That is the only hope of the Nigerian state, to use current things to jail Nnamdi Kanu. But in old activities, there is nothing to jail Nnamdi Kanu. Automatically, they avoided the charges in the old warrant. The only charge they brought there is useless, cannot jail anybody, is the charge, count 15 of the 15 amended count charges, which is transmitter, container of transmitter, 20-feet container of transmitter of IPOB, which we want to use for Radio Biafra. Transmitter is not a crime. Do you understand? It's not terrorism. That is the only thing they pick from the warrant Nnamdi Kanu was granted bail. And adding these new amended count charges that have no basis. NSAS, attack on INEC, attack on security information, attack on unknown government that Nigeria recruited against Nnamdi Kanu because they want to kidnap him. They made those of them a governor because of Nnamdi Kanu, because they are planning to kidnap him, so that those of them can bring out Imo State as a blackmailing grant. Because the only thing they want to use against Nnamdi Kanu is current things, because the old things cannot pin Nnamdi Kanu down. Though they lied to the world that he jumped bail, he was afraid to stand his trial. But in time to present the very allegations against him, Nigeria ran away and going for amended count charges that started from 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. What about the bail you say he jumped in 2017? So there was nothing in that warrant. You were just accusing him. If there is something in that warrant, why did you jump to amended count charges? Not even amended charges that borders 2015, 2016, 2017. You can even go to 2014, 2013. You don't go up front to amend charges. It is useless. It is baseless. It has no connection with the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm telling you, you cannot go up front. You cannot charge me between 2015, 2016, and 2017. And when you want to amend my charge, you will amend it to 2018, 2019, 2020. It doesn't happen. And even 2021. You can amend my charge on go back. You can go back to 2014, 2012. You cannot accuse me in 2015 because of what I will commit in 2020. You did not grant me bail. You grant me bail in 2017, and you arrested me. You kidnapped me from Kenya. Started bringing charges that only have something to do with 2018, 2019, and 2020. A man you granted bail in 2017, you kidnapped him in 2021. You started bringing charges that is only bothering 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. That is to say, there is nothing in that warrant you granted him bail on. If there is anything in that warrant, you would have presented it in court and use it against him. Why did you run to amended can charges, 5 amended can charges, 7 amended can charges, and 15 amended can charges? Why? There is warrant, there are charges in that warrant. You remove treason. You remove treason. You brought NSAS. You brought a non-government. You brought all this rubbish. You brought election. You brought rubbish. Nothing to jail Nnamdi Kanu in the warrant. Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing. And Nigeria has no case against him. And that is, thank you. That is what we have brought to our people. We will continue to push positively. Do not go negatively. Do not be emotionally moved. We are winning the battle. It is in the hand of IPOB to jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is in the hand of IPOB. As far as the leadership of IPOB did not allow IPOB to act anyhow and go into violence, Nigeria have nothing to jail Nnamdi Kanu with. It is IPOB that can change the status of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not Nigeria, while IPOB is alive. Nigeria cannot change the status of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria cannot change the status of IPOB. It is in the hand of IPOB to move away from self-determination and go into armed struggle to change the status of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But as for the blackmailing of Nigerian state, it can never work. Our status remains innocent. Peaceful people. Do you understand? So we must maintain our lane. We must continue. It is affecting Nigeria. If you dance the dance they can dance, that is the dance of violence, then you are playing on their own side. That is what they love. Only violence that can drag the citizens of Nigeria into this very battle. But this our self-determination is keeping the citizens of Nigeria away. And the battle remains IPOB and Nigerian government, which is very, very difficult to win IPOB when their citizens are not among. They have tried to blackmail IPOB to attract the attention of their citizens to join them in the battle, but it didn't work. So the only option for us, for IPOB to invite citizens of Nigeria to join this very battle, is for us to carry up our arm. And they will join by saying they want to save their life. Are you understanding? But in this very condition, Nigeria must cripple, because they have no complete people, no complete players to play self-determination. But in armed struggle, they have complete players. Thank you from me, fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Nnamdi. I'm from Biafra Television, Europe. It is good afternoon.
Oh na 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 na. Watch out. Watch me far away. See me far away, Shabada. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself. Authentic say na defense. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see. Yeah, unless you have the sense. So go learn to pretend. Do not run kind of Zobodani. That is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I talk. That is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I am. Ohaneze Ndigo, how na day? I don't come to speak my mind with no delay. Let them know say una eyes clear about una way. Watch out, many things they happen in that country you dey. So some people trouble upon people every day. Even when you dey, you go talk say you know dey. I need to understand why this one about. I need to understand why this truth apart. The promise that we got and nationalize. The promise we will live and no complaints. Watch me far away. Watch me far away. See me far away. See me far away. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself, oh, then think say na defense, oh. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, oh, you go learn to pretend, oh. Do not run away, kind of Zobodani. That is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I talk. That is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I am. Samada, cha cha cha, kick Samada, Boomba. I come back again to tell people say, now here we dey, we don't come to stay. I say no retreat, no surrender. We're living big, but no arrange. Look at the soldiers killing innocent Biafrans every day. Look at Islam is killing innocent Christians every day. It depends on you, it depends on you, it depends on you. Chukwuoki Kobiama, Pataranyo Senyemaka, Pataranyo Senyemaka. I know Ginaka, that is why I say, that is why I talk, that is why I know. That is why I say, that is why I talk, that is why I know. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mohamadike one, Biafra nine, Ayisigi Gabaniru, Onyaka ya Docha, Weli Feneme, Onye Naya Netuno Yine, Chuku Mawaja. You are whiter than snow, Woku Gibesioku. We stand where you stand, we say no secret trial. Onyinye Chukwu, Ezosika, Osiki, Ohamadike, no secret trial. Prophet Yahweh's young, Osiki, Ohamadike, Osiki Jisike, Matus, Ejike, Koli, Osiki. One day Puje Bije, Sikwa, no Welly Feneme, O Welly Fenafia, O Welly Fenaco. Ezi nwanne m Victor Chimezie Okorochukwu Igbo Network Television London Osiki Jisike na hakwụ gị n'azụ ụmụ Biafra niile gedi n'ụwa ha si gị gaba n'iru no secret trial no secret trial no secret trial no secret trial hey watch me far away see me far away tell me what you saw I will show you what I have because I have myself oh then think say na defense oh make you watch my back now wait till you they see yeah unless you have the sense oh you go learn to pretend oh do not run away kind of so that is why I say that is why I say that is why I talk that is why I say that is why I